Hello and welcome everyone. In this tutorial we're going to create a home folder on a roaming profile. So let's start here. We're going to go into our start menu and select administrative tools. Active Directory users and computers, we're going to select this. Okay, and we're going to right click on users and scroll down. What we're going to do here is create a new user within mydomain.com. So we're going to enter the user's name. I'm going to call my user John 2. I'm calling my user John 2 and his login John Doe, and his login name would be John. Click next. I'm going to create a password for John. So I'm going to call let the password be added. I'm going to take the setter off because it's just for the tutorial. So I'm going to leave all these settings here blank just for the purposes of this video. And I'm going to click next. I'm going to hit finish. And now we see here that the user John Doe has been created. I want to create a folder to store John Doe's information. So I'm going to go back to my start menu. I'm going to click on computer. Open up my local C drive. And I'm going to create a new folder. Call this folder roaming profiles. What we want to do is right click on this folder because we need to share this folder. So I'm going to hit properties, click on sharing, and you see here this is the network path and the folder is not shared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit share, select the drop down, and I want to share this folder with everyone, so I'm going to select everyone and hit add. Now you see here that this here is a list of people who this folder would be shared with. So I'm going to make everyone the co-owner of this folder, and I'm going to click share. Now we see here that it's been created and shared with everyone. This here is the path to this folder on the C drive. So I'm going to hit done. I'm going to copy this path for this folder. I'll close this over. It's much more. I'm going to click on John. Right click on him and hit properties. Now we want to add this profile path for our user John. So I'm going to just copy the part that I that I copied earlier on, and I'm going to percent username percent when I hit apply, I should see John's name coming up here. So what this is that it's pointing the user John back into roaming profiles folder, which is stored on server 2008. I'm gonna hit OK. And we're going to go into our XP machine now. I'm going to log off from the user that I'm logged on, which should be the administrator. I'm going to log back in as John, this user here. I'm going to log back in as this user. So when my XP is loaded up, we'll see if that works. Okay, that's it. John, and his username is 1. That's okay. Okay, so what I just did, I created a user by the name of John JD2, and I shared this folder, created a roaming folder, so that John, when he logs onto this machine, whatever he does on this machine would be saved to that folder. So any machine John logs on to in mydomain.com, once you hit the startup, you should see his name here, John JD2, and he will be logged in as that user. Any work that he does would be saved to that folder. What we're going to do now is create a home folder. So I'm just going to log off here. Log it. Log off. I'm going to go back into my server, and now I'm going to create a home folder for John. So I'm going back into my local disk again. I'm going to create a new folder called home. I'm going to call it home. Again, I'm going to right click on this folder because what I want to do is share this folder with everyone on the network. So I'm going to click on sharing. It says this here is not shared. I want to share this with everyone on the network. Add, and make it home as well. Click share. Again, this is the network part created here. To get done, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back into my Active Directory. I'm going to right click on John's profile, the user profile created for John here. I'm going to go into profile. And here where we see home folder, we're going to copy the path to the folder that I just created. Then we're going to put backslash percent username and connect. Now this is a drive that I'll be creating. Oh, I did that incorrectly. I was actually supposed to put that here. Percent username. So, backslash percent username. Right. Now what this home folder is doing now is that files that are just creating a folder within my server that my user can access when he logs in. So if I hit apply here, I'm supposed to see John's name come up. Right. Then hit OK. So I'm just going to minimize this for a bit. I can close this off now. I'm going to go back into my XP. I'm going to log back in as John again. Okay, so the first thing I did was create a roaming profile for the user John JD2. Now, I created a part that I'm supposed to see, and yes, and here it is. This is the folder I just created, the home folder for John. And that is pretty much it for this video in creating a roaming profile and a home folder. Thanks everyone for watching.